Hi everyone, welcome to the Biweekly Horoscopes for air signs from November 4th to November 17th. I know this is a little late and I'm super sorry about that. I've just been dealing with a project that is due tomorrow, so I am finally free from that. It's been quite busy with the exams as well, so I was just a little laggy with posting videos. I didn't have any time. But going right into it, you guys, if you guys have been here before, I usually do a collective reading first. So I'm just going to timestamp this at 30 seconds. That's the last one I saw. So yeah, let's find out the collective energies for the collective message or the collective energy for all air signs for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. Get the messages for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses from now to November 17th. What is the collective messages for energy for air signs, please? Whoa. Okay, so the overall collective energy is power. You guys are tapping into your power. You guys are definitely trying to maybe regain some strength is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing tapping into, putting up boundaries, learning how to say no, really in control, really, also having this passion and fire with all of these things. It's all just about connecting with your guys' power, connecting to maybe your truest selves. I'm also getting for a lot of you guys could probably be pushing forward, having that endurance, having that just motivation to keep going after a tough time. I feel like a lot of you guys have been going through a lot of hardships, and I feel like this is one of those things where that's why you got tapped, you're tapping into your power once again. So on the bottom of the deck, you guys have fire, so there's definitely this passion that you guys have, and I feel like a lot of air signs are going to be ignited somehow, and I feel like a lot of ideas or inspirations are about to happen because you guys also have freedom here. With the freedom card, I'm just getting a whole bunch of that's why you guys have this fire. That's why you guys have this power, because you've freed yourself from these burdens that you guys had, these codependencies, whatever maybe the devil energy was for you guys, because that's what I'm picturing in my head. I'm also looking at the codependency card in my head as one of the things, those are the concepts that you're freeing yourself from, and that's why you have this new light kind of being birthed. And I'm getting that for a lot of you guys are going through some major transformations. I'm getting the death card right now, and you guys are just transforming. You guys are changing for the better. I feel like change is the whole freeing yourself thing, getting into your power, tapping to that power. I'm getting with power, I'm getting that yin and yang of the Empress and Emperor energies, where you're just really balanced, and now you're ready. And now that you're balanced, you're really trying to change. And because of this change, and because of this freedom, because of this fire, it's going to keep pushing you. And it's going to get you the abundance that you've been wanting, that you've been dreaming of, that you've been kind of manifesting. You could see that third eye right there. It's emotions and one's inspirations really falling into these cups and really filling in these cups. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness for you guys. I'm getting a sense of free yourself kind of energy here. And you guys also have begin. So I am getting that, you guys are trying to start something, because I feel like you guys, I'm getting this Empress energy where it's you get into your power, you get all the self-love, and you're changing for the better, and you get that abundance. And then now it's once you've reached this Emperor or Empress kind of energy, now you will start anew. It could be a new job opportunity, it could be a new path, it could be a new career. Just whatever it is that is a new beginning. There's just a new beginning for you guys coming through. By the way, do you guys like my mug? It's a fucking llama. Adorable. Okay. So let's clarify these cards here. Going on top of the deck, you guys got release. So yeah, you guys were going through a really rough time. You guys are definitely getting rid of those codependencies. This is my devil card in here, in this oracle deck. So I do get that there is some release that you need to shed. There are a lot of old habits that you need to shed, maybe drinking or drugs as well. Whatever codependency is for you guys, or yeah, for you guys, that is what you guys are trying to release. And I do feel that you might feel connected within yourself again. Connect is clarifying freedom. So I feel like you might have, because of this freedom, I feel like you might reconnect or connect with new people or people from your past. Maybe for some reason I'm getting somewhat of a Six of Cups energy where you're trying to reconnect with people. Maybe it's a love interest for some of you guys, but you know, so far a lot of these have been like fucking about love. So it could be about that if that's what you guys are waiting for, but it doesn't have to be. But I am getting relationships are a huge factor in your lives that I'm getting for a lot of you guys. It's like that isolation, and now you have this freedom. Now it's like you're reconnecting with people because you're back to your old self. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, just take what resonates, because there's quite a few here, because it is a collective reading for all air signs. So let's see what's clarifying change. And you guys have trust. So you guys are just trusting in the universe. You're just letting this process flow. Very temperance energy. Where it's just like you're letting time do its thing, and you're just letting things change, and you're just trusting this process. You're just ready to like let go and let new things come into your life. Clarifying abundance, you guys got grief. So I feel like in order to get all this abundance, you guys had to purge. You guys had to really release all these tears. And with releasing all of these like negative emotions and grieving with, I don't know, whatever it is that you guys were healing from in the past, it's really connected you to your intuition, to the third eye, to your truest desires, to be quite honest. And so you've really gone through this release through either crying it out, talking it out, whatever the case may be. You guys are finally reaching, or will be reaching, this abundance because you have done the work. Okay, so clarifying begin. So for a lot of you guys, it's going to be romantic. Okay, so there's a romantic new beginning for you guys, for a lot of you guys, and it's because you guys had this endurance to really change yourselves for the better. And now I feel like the universe is really giving you like a cup full, like it's going to keep going. It's going to be steady, the blessings that are coming to you. I feel like you might have choices as well, depending on who you are, because there's many cups here. So you might have different kinds of opportunities being brought to you, okay? So yeah, I think this is what I'm getting for the collective reading. So if you guys want to go ahead and skip to your guys' sign, then I'll be seeing you guys there. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just rambling. I get really awkward in front of the camera sometimes, so I'm just like, well, okay. Okay, 9:46. Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your biweekly horoscope. So let's find out what's going on with you guys for the next 2 weeks. I know I'm complete trash for not posting these sooner, but I'll make it up somehow when I'm not busy. So let's go. Let's find out what's going on for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. What is the collective message for Gemini placements, please? From now to November 17th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So the overall is light. So I feel like you guys might have some sort of idea in mind, or an epiphany, or a realization, or coming out of this darkness, maybe. Getting with light. It could also be a start of a new idea. I don't know why the Ace of Swords is coming into my head right now, but that's what's coming in. It could be news, but stars here that give light, they kind of give this hope, this renewal. I'm getting also the Star card, so I'm just getting like possibly a rebirth or a renewal, or just like this hope that's really helping you guys on your journey in your lives right now. So on the bottom of the deck, you guys got fire. So you guys do have this passion that's going to be ignited here. It's going to just really fuel you guys, and following this light, it's like you guys had this fire and you guys are following that light. Like I said, you guys have probably been through a lot, and maybe you guys have been going through it for a few months or so, or this whole year, and now maybe you guys are getting out of this whole muck, right? And then you guys got support, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be supporting you in this process, in your abundance. With all these cups here, I'm getting that a lot of people you trust will be there for you to lean on during this time of getting out of this muck, either that or helping you get to that light, okay? Maybe it's also for a lot of you Gemini placements, you guys are going to realize that asking for help isn't that of a bad thing. You know, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to go through things alone. You know, as an air sign, as Gemini Moon, Mercury, Rising, and Dominant, I totally get that whole thing about like emotions kind of being super illogical to us because it's a feeling and we don't really know how to feel. So that's what I'm trying to get at here, where you're finally asking for help and it's okay to be vulnerable. You guys also have power, so you guys have the collective card energy for overall all of the air signs. So I do get that if you didn't watch a collective reading and you just skipped through here, then I suggest watching the collective because it might really resonate with you guys. And because a lot of the cards that are coming out have come out for the collective reading, but I'm just getting with the fire and power. There's like this energy, this passion really flowing through you guys right now, and you guys are like really, I'm getting this image of like someone that has endurance and the power, and the reason why they're there is because of support, because of love, you know, and I'm just getting that I don't know, I'm getting the word rebirth right now. I'm looking at this like infinity sign, the snake, and those kind of imply like, you know, the snake I think implies rebirth. So in the infinity sign, it's just like this thing of keep going. So it's like, I feel like the support that you guys will have or have had, it's really going to push you guys into this light. So let's look on top of the deck, and clarifying the fire card is endurance. Yeah, you guys are trying to make your dreams into a reality, and you guys always know that if you guys have been here, I've explained this card as like the passions and the dreams right there with the hearts and the stars, and there's the hands and the eyes kind of building this and making it 3D. So you're really having this endurance to keep going. And clarifying support is self-care. So maybe there's going to be this self-support as well. But I'm also getting you could be leaning on other people. So you guys are really trying to take care of yourselves. You guys, I feel like, you're learning how to treat yourselves a lot better. As I know from from personal experience as a Gemini moon, I'm very, very self-critical. And I overthink about things and I never give myself enough credit for shit. You know, it doesn't really help that I have a Taurus sun. So it's like, with those two together, it's really hard for me to take care of myself because I'm such a I always take care of other people, and I'm a very independent person. So it's like it was really hard for me to try to take care of myself because I didn't even know how to take care of myself, and that was like a real wake up call for me. So maybe that's also what you guys could be going through, where you guys it's really difficult to take care of yourselves, but you guys are like learning, you guys are learning how to put up boundaries and asking others for help, because these are some things that I've been trying to learn as well. Asking to go out with my friends more, going out to events with friends that I haven't seen in a minute, also just staying at home, watching some Netflix, like whatever makes me happy, that's what I do. That's what is under self-care. So let's find out what's clarifying power, and it is change. So you guys are definitely living up to that collective reading where you guys are also changing. You guys are really trying to get into your power here because you really want this change. And in order to get this light, you have to change. And I feel like you guys have realized that, because I'm not compared to all the other signs are going through like this rebirth. But I feel like with you guys are like almost there. Like, I'm not trying to compare. Of course, it's a collective reading, but just from what I'm getting, it's like you guys are a little more past that healing stage already, right? I'm just getting like this working kind of powerful energy now. With the other signs, for most of them, a lot of them were going through that purging still, a lot of purging. So let's go on with my tarot cards now, and we're going to find out what's going on with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses from now to November 17th. I would like to get these messages for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings, please. And Venuses. What are the collective messages for my Gemini placements from now to November 17th? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, I love that when that happens. Yes, Hunty. Yes, Hunty. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. Oh, I love this. Okay. Get a little bit of tea here. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely going through this change. You guys are going through this transformation, and from what I'm getting, it is for the better, because it's literally, I love this. This is how it looks like from my perspective. Okay, I'm gonna put them up. I feel like, they're telling me this is the main energy for the cards, okay? So you're going through a huge transformation, a spiritual one at that, and it's very divinely guided. You know, the universe put you in this position because they wanted you to be in this death card energy, okay? And like I said, it's for the better because you guys got the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, or lasers in this deck. I do feel like this is you guys, okay? You guys are stressed out, and, you know, you guys are really trying to, you know, you guys are really in this muck. You guys are just tired, exhausted, stressed out. I'm not quite sure where you guys, what's happening with you guys, because it is collective. It differs from person to person, but I am getting that the King of Lasers and Lieutenant of Lasers is like going towards you guys. I feel like this is your support. I feel like this is your support system. You could be having like other air signs because there's a lot of swords here. You got Scorpio with the Death card, and then Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I'm getting that you have maybe other earth sign friends, or air sign friends, or air sign in their chart where, you know, they're going to be trying to lift you up. They're going to be telling you like, hey, it's literally like, hey, get up. And then you're just like in your bed and just like, hey, you should get up. Like, they're really going to try to help you find that fire within you, that passion within you. If not, then I do see, if you don't feel like it's friends, then I feel like it could be family members as well, or your significant other if you guys are already dating somebody. But I feel like you guys have been through a really depressing time, and your friends and family will get you out of there. But I'm also getting that it could be you, like you're talking to yourself, okay? With the King of Lasers and the Lieutenant Lasers, it's like the motivation in your head because you're trying to change and it's really pushing you forward. So explaining the King of Lasers, that's someone who's objective, makes decisions, and is really just open-minded about things, willing to communicate clearly. It could be you, like I said, talking to yourself in a more positive light, or it could be someone's energy, okay? And the Four of Lasers, like I said, very, very stressed, isolated, taking time to meditate, relax because of a stressful situation, or something. Also getting like, you guys could also be depressed if you guys deal with that. And then the Lieutenant of Lasers is someone that wants to communicate, someone wants to talk, possibly even debate. Very honest, very truthful. So, like I said, it could be you in your head talking to yourself in a more positive light, or that's someone else's energy, okay? For some of you guys, I'm getting like maybe it's a best friend and a father figure because the King is a masculine energy, but it could be anybody, okay? So let's find out what's on the bottom of the deck. You guys do have this fire, most definitely. You guys have the Lieutenant of Rockets, so you have this want, this need for adventure, for communication, or action. You know, there's this passion within you guys, this fire, like I was saying earlier. And with that, I feel like you guys have made some sort of decision because you guys also have the Three of Planets in reverse. I feel like you guys, for the next 2 weeks, you guys will have this decision made, or you have been making this decision, and maybe you will follow through with it because the Two of Planets is about organization and flexibility and kind of finding some sort of closure, trying to balance things out. And you also have the Three of Rockets. So I'm getting that with the Three of Rockets, there's this energy of like moving forward, moving on, taking off those rose-colored glasses and trying to see what the next adventure is. So it's like you guys are trying to have this more positive outlook or energy towards your goals. So let's see what's clarifying Lieutenant of Rockets. On top of the deck, you guys got the Queen of Planets. Yeah, you guys are probably working through finances. Maybe you guys had a setback before in financial situation or a love situation or a friendship situation, whatever it is, but there was a setback, and now you guys are trying to get out of that in order to ground yourselves and really put more time and effort and being more motivated than you were before. You're really trying to change, and you're really letting this change happen, okay? Clarifying the 2 planets in reverse, you got the 3 of comets in reverse. There might be some emptiness, or maybe you're not going out for some of you guys. Like I said, isolating yourself, but there's a sense of emptiness with the 3 of comets, okay? It's also about like instability within like a community, okay? So maybe there's like a friendship breakup that's happened, but maybe you're trying to balance that out now, or yeah, I'm just getting isolated from like friends and needing to close out or make a decision about something, okay? And so clarifying the 3 of rockets, it's the 7 of rockets. This is about defensiveness. It's about keeping boundaries up, not letting people help you. So I'm getting for a lot of you guys, it's like you guys are kind of starting over and like really building yourselves up again, but you've made this choice not to let anybody in. You're kind of trying to move forward or move on from a friend group or something like that, or people, some sort of community. I'm also just getting, there's this moving forward from something. And I'm also getting the 9 of comets here. This is kind of speaking to me, where it's like you guys are trying to be single and happy where you are, having more gratitude for where you are. But yeah, with the 7 of rockets and the 3 of rockets, it's this choice that you've already made, and you're like, no, I don't really want to hear anything from anybody anymore with the 7 of rockets. So yeah, I do see you guys moving on from something, and you guys are really going through this change and this time of like structure and supporting yourselves and trying to be happy. I feel you guys are trying to find your light, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and find out the advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses from now to November 17th. You guys can fast forward if you guys want. It's going to be a little bit more up though because I'm doing 2 decks. Gemini, Okay, so for the collective of advice for Geminis, you guys got yes. So if you guys have an answer already, like maybe if you guys had a question or a person in mind in this whole situation that you're going through, then maybe the answer is yes. I'm also getting that maybe things will work out, like yes, it's going to be okay. On the bottom of the deck here, 2 of my Vessel Oracle deck, you guys have love. So it could be about a love situation where it's like saying, yes, this person could be coming in. But I'm also getting forgiveness. So when this card came out, it kind of called out to me the 7 of Rockets as to why, you know, you guys are probably being defensive. Maybe you guys are so like set on like moving on, but like maybe it's saying that you need to forgive somebody or something, some sort of situation. You have a lot of people here. You got the King of Lasers, the Queen of Planets, the 10 of Rockets, the 10 of Lasers. Okay, you even have 3 comets and 3 of rockets, 3 of comets and 3 of rockets. So both of those has to do with like creativity, and number 3s have to do with creativity and like foundations. Kind of being built, you know, it's like the power of 3. You also have 44 with the Death cards and number 13. 1 plus 3 is 4, and the 4 of Lasers. That has to do with stability with yourself or maybe another person. So I am getting that, yeah, you guys could be asking for forgiveness, or someone's coming in and asking for forgiveness from you guys. After you've isolated yourself and are alone. But I am getting that you guys are happy. But it's like, I feel like this has to do with some sort of group thing, or maybe there's some sort of relationship. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of people. That's why, especially with this, other people I feel like might be involved. And with the 7 of Rockets here, I just feel like you're defending yourself from them and trying to move on, moving forward. So I think that's why the forgiveness card is there. On the bottom of the deck, though, you got abundance. So again, abundance is really coming in for you guys. And that would make a lot of sense because you guys do have the Death card, and with the Death card, that's like really huge endings and transformations happening. So when that's happening, it's like everything's going to come into fruition, especially because you guys are doing the work and you have endurance here. So I know you guys are pushing through, and you guys have that self-care and that support that's helping you with this. On the top of the deck, you are improving your health. I do feel like this is a divinely guided situation because the transformation is a really huge karma card for me, where it's just like the universe is helping you transform to be a better person. And not that you weren't okay before, it was just, you know, you have to strive to be better every freaking day because there's always something new to learn. Yeah, so I just get that you guys are taking your time out and just really healing. I'm also getting that for some of you guys, you should be hanging out more with your family or your just feminine energies with the Daughter card. In the book, though, this talks about hanging out with either your daughter or your mom a lot more. Maybe a lot of you guys have a specific kind of relationship with your mom or your daughter, and you kind of maybe need to fix that. Trying to mend family relations with the Daughter card here. And with the Holiday card, I am getting that some of you guys are going on vacation. Maybe you'll get some sort of realization about what's going on in your situation, okay? Maybe some sort of epiphany. Maybe, this will ignite your fire or really help you find your light. Maybe you'll get some great advice from a stranger. Don't know, but a holiday is an answer to some of your answers here. And you guys also have healing, healed, and healer. Definitely trying to prove health, trying to heal from the past, trying to let go of those old habits, and trying to really push on. I feel like you guys are just definitely resting here and trying to recuperate. I'm also getting that you guys are need to be yourselves, or you have been trying to be your authentic self, and it's the basis of your personal power. So just acting like yourself and living your best life and having fun with your family and going on vacation with them maybe, or just going on vacation by yourself. That would really help you guys on your situation. If you guys are having a difficult time navigating through a depression or kind of harsh times, okay? But I do get that people are going to be there for you if you are having a hard time. So yeah, I think this is all I may be getting for the Gemini biweekly horoscopes. So hopefully you enjoyed this and hopefully it gave you some sort of clarity. If you're not going to watch the other signs, maybe it's not your moon sign or the Venus sign, whatever, then I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment down below if you guys want to talk about your situation. I'll be seeing you next time. This energy. Spray along this. 35, 40. Hello, Aquarius placements. Welcome to your bi-weekly horoscope. So you guys, if you guys have been here before, then you guys know that I usually get out the general energies first, and then we go in with tarot and then advice. So let's find out what's going on for my Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. What is going on for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses from now to November 17th? What's going on? What is the collective messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses? Messages for Aquarius placements. Okay. So the overall energy for my Aquarius placements is choice. So I'm getting that you guys will have a lot of different decisions to be made, or maybe there's a lot of abundance and you might have difficulty choosing. Might be a little overwhelming maybe sometimes. Overall though, I do get that you guys will be going through this place of manifestation, because I feel like when you get choices, a lot of the time people don't realize it's because they've been manifesting. They've been planting a lot of seeds. So yeah, I just get that you guys will have that. You guys have had a lot of endurance, and now you know, your hard work is paying off, and now you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to the point that you might get a little overwhelmed, but it's a good thing. You know, it's better to have a lot than nothing at all. So on the bottom of the deck, you guys have fire. So I do feel like there's that passion within you guys, and maybe that's what's really pushed you guys in order to get all these opportunities come to you. Maybe you've also been attracting this, because I'm getting fire sign energy where you're attractive and you know a lot of people, a lot of things come forward. So I am getting that a lot of you are getting into your fire, or maybe you guys have ideas. Maybe you guys have had this light ignited in you guys, and now you were planting a lot of seeds, and then you got your choices or abundance here. But I am getting it could be with a person, a relationship, or it could also be with family. So there is a much needed communication between you and somebody. Maybe you guys need to cooperate or see eye to eye on a choice. Is what I'm getting for some of you guys, but whatever it is here, you guys need to really clear the air out and communicate clearly about what it is that you guys want in this relationship, or really trying to, if it's a family member, then trying to speak to them about your choices in life, where you need to go or something like that. Maybe get some advice. But I'm just getting this needing to see eye to eye, asking other people either for help or asking or talking about something that's been bothering you guys. I was talking about parents because the childhood card came out here as well on the bottom of the deck. And with the childhood card, it's like maybe trying to communicate what's happened in the past that's been bothering you guys, so you guys can move forward and make a choice. Or maybe the answer to your question about a choice, it lies within your childhood, and needing to communicate with somebody about it would really give some insight on what it is that you should do. So let's clarify these cards here. Let's go on the top of the deck. Clarifying fire, you have begun. So you will have this new opportunity coming in for you. Something that you're really going to be passionate about. Okay. For communication, it clarified with that is that it gets better cards. So I am getting that you guys went through a rough time, maybe heartbreak. So a lot of you guys, it could be making a choice to get back with somebody. Doesn't have to be, but maybe you guys got separated in order to heal some childhood stuff. If not, then I'm just getting that there's a lot of choices and needing to communicate in order to understand the choice you need to make, and also healing, so you understand what it is that you want. I'm getting that there's that support again with all those hands. Communication and support is what I'm getting for you to make this choice. And going into childhood, clarifying that is romance. So for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a romantic choice. Maybe there's going to be a lot of romantic choices, or maybe you're going to need to make this choice to speak to somebody or want to start something with them. But I feel like you've already kind of made this choice because fire and begin is here. That's your guys' energy. So you guys will make this choice to either open up to somebody and to heal something from a past relationship, or I'm also getting it could be platonic, you know. So, but for most of you, it's going to be romantic. So let's find out what's going on with you guys with my tarot deck. I don't know why I can't speak. But like, what's new? Because like, I can't like ever speak, you know? It's kind of embarrassing. I stutter a lot. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses, please. What is the message coming through for Aquarius placements? What is going on from now to November 17th? For those 2 weeks. What's going on? Is going on from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. Every second count. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. What's going on from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses? Out the door with your bags. Alright, well, this popped out too, so I'm just gonna get you 5 cards, I guess. Whoa, there's a lot of pages here coming out for y'alls. So I feel like in the past there was something that you guys could not get over. There was something that you guys were kind of still really bitter about, and you guys were kind of putting the blame is on you kind of thing, like the victim mentality. The Ten of Swords has to do with that. So I feel like the reason why the childhood card is here was because you needed to end this cycle from the past. It required you to really look back in order to flip this up so you guys can get over this cycle. But yeah, I feel like it could be a mending of this relationship. So I feel like you guys might mend a relationship within the next 2 weeks or something like that. But I am getting that, you know, there was a separation then. There was this breakup maybe because the 3 of lasers is here in the upright. That means separation. So I am getting there was a separation. Now there's this getting back together. Maybe a realization has happened with the 10 of lasers. Maybe someone had healed from what it was and stopped kind of holding this grudge. Now, I said there was a lot of pages here because you got the ensign of rockets, okay? You got the 5 of planets, and I wasn't going to take this, but it flipped out with the 5 of planets, but the ensign of comets. So, the 5 of planets is in between this. Yeah, you know what? It's choices between people. I feel like, okay, you've isolated yourself or something like that, or someone has left you, but someone has left someone out in the cold with the 5 of planets if this is a relationship thing. If not, then this is just financial debt and having all these ideas, and that's why all these ensign or pages are here, and wanting to start something new. But if none of that resonates, where it's not about ideas and it's choices in people, then you have someone that's passionate about you, that wants a new adventure with you, or there's someone that you feel has a lot, that you have a lot of passion for. Okay. And I'm also getting that there's one person that makes you feel like loving emotions, nurturing emotions, like really deep emotions. Ensigns are more passionate, and or ensign of rockets is more passionate and adventurous, and it's a fire sign energy. You could be dealing with the fire sign, and then the ensign of comets is a water sign. So it's like the ensign of comets is more of that nurturing, creative, artistic side. So there is 2 people, quite possibly, that you are trying to choose. And I think you are away or isolating yourselves from them. So going on to the bottom of the deck, getting more information on this, you guys got the ensign of lasers. I don't know if you guys are all friends, but with the ensign of lasers, I do get that you guys will make this choice of communication. Because you guys have the communication card here in the ensign of lasers, it's kind of this immature kind of communication where you're like stalking people on social media. You're like, that cheese me, you feel me? But like with the ensign of rockets, it is that wanting to communicate, even though it's not as mature yet. But all of these ensigns are popping up, so there's like this kind of new energy. It's not so much immature. There's like I said, these new sprout of emotions or passion or thought is what's here. It doesn't have to be like immaturity, like you're dealing with younger people who are immature. Could be though. But with these 3 ensigns, I do feel like things might turn out well. There's 3 pages, and then there's the 3 of comets. This is about community and celebration, a coming together, going out, having fun. So I feel like you guys could go all out together. Maybe all of you guys are all friends. But I feel like within time, things could heal. The temperance in reverse, it feels like it's like not time yet. This is, things need to heal first, or someone's resisting a healing. The temperance card is also about kind of like the superficial indulgence of things, okay? Like you're indulging in things to try to fill in some void. So I don't know if it's like you guys might make this choice to not choose anybody and just go out and having fun and resisting this change or this healing that needs to take place. You're going against the odds because the temperance card is about divine timing. It's perfect timing. Things are tempering out in order for things to fall into place for you, but you're not letting that happen. So let's find out what's clarifying the ensign of lasers. On top of the deck, it's the 2 of planets. So again, it's that decision, it's that choice, not knowing which one. So you're trying to make this choice and you're thinking about it. This is why the ensign of lasers is here. So definitely a choice, possibly between 2 people, multiple people. And I feel like maybe that's why communication is here, because you need to communicate clearly what it is that you want in a relationship, and maybe try to find out who can give you what you need and what you deserve. Clarifying the 3 of comets is a 6 of lasers. So this is about going away, trying to find mental and emotional peace. It's also about companionship. So I'm getting that maybe you guys are distracting yourself, not necessarily dating around, but distracting yourself with going out with your friends and, you know, trying to take some time out, trying to find some peace within yourself, trying to find that mental clarity and that emotional stability out with your friends. You're taking a time out. And clarifying the Temperance card in reverse, you got the Two of Comets. So I feel like within time, like I said, it's like there will be this coming together. You know, there's the Two Cups of the Temperance card, and it's like the universe is kind of helping y'all to get together somehow. I feel like it's whoever this is that you choose, it's someone that you're going to be sure of, and it's going to be a soulmate connection, a really strong one at that. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of decision that's needed to be made. Going into numerology, with this 10 of lasers, I am getting that you were trying to get over a cycle. So you're going through some endings, quite possibly, okay? And I'm getting that you might be starting some new things, because Ensign Rockets, Ensign Comets, both of those have to do with the pre-planning stages of actually making news known and action to be done, feelings to be known, things like that. So yeah, you guys also have the 3 of lasers and the 3 of comets. You guys could be dealing with some sort of problem with expression or creativity, or 3s also have to do, you know, with the power of 3s. It's like mind, body, and soul. Let me read what 3s are in my book, though. It's about self-expressive, optimistic, and fun. 3 is a magical number in many societies. It represents abundance and completion. So yeah, you guys could have went through some sort of completion with that 10 of lasers. You also have the 5 of planets, though, so I do get there was a lot of there was a change, definitely. And you guys have 22, 2 planets and 2 of comets. And that to me says that the number 2 is about cooperation and choice. It's a first stable number, and it can also mean a standstill or drowning in details. But yeah, I'm definitely getting drowning in details here, where someone's like really thinking hard about these things, but finally making that decision. But it's also divinely timed. So let's find out what the advice is for the Aqua, Sun, Moon, and Rising Venuses. You guys could go ahead and skip ahead, but I am doing 2 Oracle decks, so you might need to skip ahead quite a lot. Sun, Moon, Rising, Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. Okay, so for the advice here, it says trust. You guys need to trust the process a little more, or trusting your choice making. I feel like it's one of those things where you guys might be like, oh, am I making the right choice? I don't want to make the wrong one, so you just choose not to. But I am getting that you are dealing with, you know, you have to realize that these people have feelings as well, and you can't all make them wait. You know, do you know what I mean? So you can't leave these people hanging just like that in order for them to wait for you after possibly leaving them out in the cold, or maybe a past person has left you on the cold and now you have this new person and you're trying to decide to move on. But like what I'm getting is that there's multiple people involved, and you have to have this honest communication and clarity with them, because they deserve to know, especially if you guys have been dating. So yeah, trust in your choices, trust in this process. Okay, it's saying no here, no popped out for you guys. If there was a question for you that you were thinking about throughout this whole reading so far, Aquarius placements, then no is the answer to that question. But I am getting for no, I am getting that maybe this is your pessimistic thinking where you're like no to a specific person. But I'm getting that whatever you do, it's going to be successful. There will be success in your situation, or you will choose the person that you will have the most success with. Okay, I do see that it will be successful. On top of the deck, it says listen to your intuition. I feel like you already kind of know a little bit about who you're supposed to be with. So yeah, really look within, because I feel like you also need to trust yourself, trust that intuition. I'm also getting that you guys got to get some exercise cards, so maybe taking a hike, going out in nature, going to the gym, or maybe if you have a at-home gym, getting your strength up physically will really help you guys gain more confidence. I'm also getting that you guys are going through a really an emotional healing with this childhood card here, especially. It's like you guys are healing from childhood traumas, and therefore it's helping you either rekindle or start a relationship, and it's going to grow. So yeah, healing your things in your childhood would really help a relationship grow. On the bottom of the deck, it says healing, healed, and healer. So again, you are going through that emotional healing. And on top of the deck, it says your wish is granted. So I feel like there are things that you're wishing for, or if you wish that this person's going to come back, then there's a possibility that they will be coming back. Or, I'm also getting that whatever it is that you want could be coming true. So yeah, there's a lot of messages for my offer placements, and I'm sorry if that was like all over the place, but they were giving me so many freaking messages with this one. So yeah, hopefully you guys got some clarity on what it is that is happening with you guys. If you guys aren't going to be staying for the next sign, the last air sign, then thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, or like the video if this resonated. I would truly, truly appreciate that. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Okay. $57.50. Hello, my Libra placements. Welcome to your biweekly horoscope. So weird. Okay, never mind. So if you guys have been here before, then you guys know that I usually take out the collective energy first, and then a tarot, and then advice. So let's just go ahead and jump right into Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is the collective message for them? Libra placements from now to November 17th. The collective Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. No. Okay. You guys have love. So a lot of maybe self-love, or a new love coming in, or, the card in the Vessel Oracle deck, the definition for this card is love is the fuel of your journey. So maybe, yeah, you are learning with self-love, but maybe there is new love coming in for you guys. My brother is a Libra, and he just got engaged, so maybe this is the first thing I thought of with him. So, yeah, a lot of love is happening for a lot of Libras. On the bottom of the deck, you guys have healing, so I feel like a lot of purging has been done where you guys are trying to mend your guys' traumas, your heart, trying to reconnect with your your heart center, if you're into meditation. Love is what fuels the heart center, right? Because it's about unconditional love. So maybe you guys are letting love in more and trying to heal things from the past, or maybe you're trying to love yourself more and healing things in the past. But you guys also have begin here, so I get that after this healing has been done, or you guys have been going through this healing, you guys will have this new beginning. You will have this new start, okay, of love. It could be this new love that's coming in. That's going to be, maybe out of nowhere, because this looks like a star exploding. So, I'm also getting that you guys are just going through some huge changes right now. You guys are transforming, or you guys are making changes happen, and that's why you guys want to heal. You want to heal and you want to change, and therefore new beginnings are up for you, and love is coming in. So on top of the deck and clarifying healing, you guys got rest. So you guys are really taking some time out to yourself, really trying to take care of yourself, sleeping more. I'm getting that a lot of you guys are working hard, very, very busy, but at the same time, just working on yourself and also healing, and yeah, just taking the time out. Clarifying begin, you guys have self-care. So yeah, I was also seeing this card in my head, so that would explain a lot. So it's the same thing with rest and self-care, just taking care of yourself, taking that time out. And because of that, learning how to take care of your guys' self, you guys started anew. And clarifying change, you guys got freedom. So there's a lot of changes going on, but there's a lot of freedom for you to choose what change or what new beginning this is. I feel like a lot of you guys, because you guys have changed or have healed and really learned how to love yourself and take care of yourself, you guys feel like this new person. You guys feel better. You guys feel free. You guys feel very dreamy, I guess. So let's move on to the tarot cards on what's happening with my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses. What is the collective message for my Libra placements, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. From now to November 17th, what's going on for my Libra placements? What's going on for my Libra placements, please? Did it really have to fall? Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus. Okay, let me just spray this really quick. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Jeez. Libra, Sun, this is from now to. Thank you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Okay. These days I'm lost, left me just. Ooh, you guys, maybe there's a message for you guys. Listen to Drown by Clairo and Kuko. It's a good song. It's a banger for surezies. But yeah, maybe the song's about like being away from people and being separated and not being able to be around this person because of heartbreak or a lot of emotions, hence drown. A lot of emotions, and it's like overwhelming. So Libra placements. For a lot of you guys, I do feel there might be some boredom in like the work area. You guys got the 8 of Pentacles here. There's this lack of motivation to keep working, to really put time and effort into all of this. I just want to put on some incense here. Sorry I had to do in the middle of all this, but okay. So, yeah, there's this lack of motivation to really work on these your things, your own things, perfectionism, lack of direction, and boredom. Yeah, it's like just being unmotivated. And on the other end over here, I took out 4. The last card you got was a 3 of swords, 3 of lasers. So a breakup. I feel like the reason why there's this unmotivated kind of energy with y'all is because there was a heartbreak, there's a separation, okay? And the 2 cards in the middle, I got the 5 of planets and the Wheel of Fortune. So with this, I'm getting, because of this breakup, there's this lack of motivation. There's this lack of, working. You don't really know what you want to do. It's kind of like, I feel like the emotional aspects are kind of really affecting you and your work. But it's telling me that with the Wheel of Fortune being here and the 5 of planets in the middle with it, both of those together has to do with divine timing about someone coming back or someone coming forward. So it either could be you that's going forward, it would be the right time within these next 2 weeks, or maybe within these next 2 weeks. Again, it's collective. Okay. This is just the messages for these coming up 2 weeks. Okay. But like within divine timing, there could be someone that's coming back, or like I said, you going back to another person, or you've been thinking about going back. The 5 of planets is just about like someone had to leave before and now they're coming back. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's about luck turning in one's favor. It's about divine timing. It's a really huge karma card. Again, karma, not a negative connotation with that. It's just the energy that you're putting out. That's what the universe is vibrating to. That is what karma is. A lot of people have a negative connotation to that shit, and I hate it. So, going on to the bottom of their deck, yeah, maybe there was this conflict. The 5 of rockets, I am getting that it was maybe the reason for this breakup. Whatever you guys had went through, it was probably a really rough kind of conflict. Other people could be involved in the situation, but I'm getting that it's more just, a couple thing, a love thing. Maybe you guys are going to be starting anew. Maybe that's why the begin is here. I'm getting that maybe there was conflicts, because if the freedom card is here, that means that you guys weren't free once before. Maybe there was something that was holding you back, or both of you, there was something that was holding you back, whoever it is that you're dealing with, because I feel like this is a relationship situation. With the 5 of rockets, it's just this, it's like I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, traumas were coming up, and therefore that's why there was conflict, okay? You guys also got the Four of Rockets in reverse. So yeah, I am getting that this was a relationship thing, and there was this instability all of a sudden. There was this lack of maybe work, of putting these things together. But what I'm getting is that this fight has, rocked the boat and flipped this partnership upside down. You guys also have the Three of Rockets in reversed. I'm getting that with the Three of Rockets in reverse, this is about like the lack of direction, very similar to the Eight of Planets. But with the Three of Rockets in reverse, it's about like rose-colored glasses, not really seeing clearly. It's also about a lack of vision, a lack of direction, not knowing where to go in order to move on or move forward. So let's see what's clarifying the Five of Rockets. On top of the deck, it's the Strength card in reversed. So yeah, because of this conflict, someone needs to regain their strength. And I feel like that's what it correlates to the Freedom card. It's the same thing. It's like this burst of energy. You could see it's like that burst. And you guys are kind of going through this place of trying to rebuild this strength, to move on, to find this motivation again. Clarifying the Four of Rockets in reverse, you got the Four of Lasers in reverse. So I feel like this marriage that has ended, or partnership or relationship that has ended or has got you separated, it's really leaving you stressed out and maybe a little pessimistic, really isolating yourself. Let me get the words here. Yeah, it's about a frenzy, burnout, and passivity. So it's like, whatever, being exhausted is what I'm getting with that. And then with the Three of Rockets being here in reverse, clarifying that is the Judgment in reverse. So someone not wanting to forgive oneself, so it could be you. Maybe you're the one that caused this and you blame yourself for it, and now you're lacking vision, and it's like you're not really seeing clearly the truth about things, and you're like blaming yourself and not wanting yourself to move on or to move forward. It's kind of like this victim mentality. It's like you're judging yourself too harshly. So yeah, I feel like that's why the Strength card is also here too. You guys are trying to rebuild that strength, that stability. With the Strength card, the Judgment card, and the Wheel of Fortune, really big major arcana cards where, the universe is really intertwined in your situation. The Judgment card is another big karma card. The Four of Lasers and the Four of Rockets. Fours have to do with, with stability, either with another person or with yourself. And I'm feeling that you guys are trying to get back up again and trying to rebuild yourself and trying to find that stability. And the Five of Rockets and the Five of Planets being here, fives has to do with change, or, and you guys have the Change card. It also has to do with conflict, okay? And you guys have the Three of Lasers and the Three of Rockets. That means maybe there's a hard time expressing. It's about self-expression. It's about, the power of three. It's about creativity as well, and closure. So maybe there's a lack thereof with the Three of Rockets in reverse. There's that lack of closure or that lack of self-expression. But yeah, there's definitely this essence of like there's a breakup and coming back together because of divine timing, and it's because someone was lacking confidence, and I feel like it might be you, where it created conflict, and now you're wishing and wanting or trying to manifest for a reconciliation. So let's find out what the advice is for the Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising Venuses. You guys can skip forward if you guys don't want to see me shuffle. What's going on with Libra placements? What is the overall energy for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses from now to November 17th? What is that advice? Okay, so you guys got yes, and the situation will improve. So it's either yes, the situation can improve. You guys just have to wait. Even though maybe you guys have been waiting for already a year behind this, you guys also have in the near future though. And you guys got another yes. So things are going to be coming out in a positive way. Something could be happening in the near future as well. But maybe you guys have been waiting for such a long time, for a year, for these things to happen. But I'm also getting for the yes, if you guys had a question or something come into mind while, watching me talk about, your guys' horoscope, then the answer is yes. On top of the deck, you guys got no. So maybe this might be pessimistic thinking. Or this decision to wait and not go forward with something quite yet. Because, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune's about trying to find that perfect time to come back. But right now is not that time. Because there's this separation, this heartbreak, and this lack of direction. So I'm getting that someone needs to steer their life in a more balanced way before they could come in. I'm getting that you guys need to take care of your diet a little more. Eating healthier would really help with the sadness or depression if you guys have that. I'm taking a nutrition class and I've just learned that your mind and your gut are very much connected. So it's really, really important to be eating high fiber foods, essential nutrients, really good carbohydrates, okay? There's good and bad ones, and good fats, okay? But yeah, a lot of fiber would really help. I didn't know fiber could really help with people's depression, but it also helps with inflammation. So have a high fiber kind of diet. You can, whole grains, quinoa, whole grain wheat, bread, or pastas as well. Things like that. Things that are hearty and whole and real food, okay? It's also saying to ask for what you want. So maybe get better at asking people for help or letting people know what it is that you deserve or what you need. You are this part of healing and self-care, and part of self-care is learning how to put up those boundaries, and also letting the universe know. The universe is always listening. It says let the universe and other people know what you need. So the universe is always listening. They're always here to help you. You're in this place of doing your inner work. So whenever you're doing your inner work, the universe is always listening because they love that shit, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, it says practice, practice, practice. So this card is all about trying to really get in touch with your hobbies again, really trying to reconnect with that part of yourself in order to gain more confidence in that way, because then you know yourself a little more. I used to be a dancer, and it's if I practice a little more with that, I feel like I would probably be a little more happy because, but I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, just things like that. It really did give me a little more confidence because, things that are creative outlets just really help you express yourself in healthier ways. So on top of the deck, you also got do some research. You need more information about the situation, look into it before proceeding. So you might be receiving some sort of offer, or you have this new beginning coming in for you. So maybe needing to find out what you want first and what you need, and before trying to make this choice or coming back together with somebody, trying to regain that vision or motivation, okay? I'm also getting that if you're trying to reconnect with someone, try to get all the information about the situation before this breakup, or either giving the person the information that they need to know in order for them to understand you a little more, okay? Either way, just being clear with what it is that you need would be really beneficial to your situation, okay? Libra placements. So, yeah. I think that's all I got for the advice. So I feel like this concludes our reading, Libra placements. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment down below, or subscribe if you like this video or if it resonated. I would truly, truly appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Bye!